Short week, state lawmakers will head back to the Capitol for the new legislative session. But there's already some drama in the Minnesota State House, where the two parties can't seem to agree who will hold the majority. Danny Spiewak followed developments over the weekend and joins us now. Danny?
Carla, Republicans in Minnesota say they expect to have a one-seat majority in the Minnesota House, thanks to a court ruling last week barring a DFL candidate from taking office. But the DFL says they still expect the chamber to be tied. Either way, as lawmakers prepare to return to the Capitol January 14th to begin work on the two-year budget, it's going to be a very unique legislative session. After the November elections left the Minnesota House tied for the first time since 1979, the two parties discussed an agreement to share power. The DFL named Representative Melissa Hortman as their leader.
That we can get along and we can get things done.
While Republicans named Representative Lisa Demuth as theirs.
To work with our Democrat colleagues to find solutions.
At least that was the plan. This past Friday, a judge ruled DFL candidate Curtis Johnson, who won District 40B in Ramsey County, can't take office because he did not meet the residence requirements. That decision shifts the House temporarily from a tie to a 67-66 edge for the Republicans.
We are fully going to be operating as if we are in the majority in the House of Representatives.
The DFL, though, is appealing to the state Supreme Court, and in response to Demuth claiming a majority, Hortman said the GOP leader is wrong. We expect to have a tied House when we start session on January 14th.
So we're in interesting times in Minnesota.
Mike Erlandson is a political analyst and former chair of the Minnesota DFL.
Regardless of how it comes out, it's really hard to govern whether you're tied or whether you have a 1, 2, 3, or 4 seat margin.
If their majority holds up, Republicans still can't pass legislation without a 68th vote, but they could elect a speaker and organize committees in a budget year.
They are going to be digging into every single one of the nonprofit organizations that was funded, the sort of feeding our future scandal that we saw, this autism scandal that we've seen.
Eventually, the DFL could win their seat back in the House in a special election to preserve a tie. Plus, they still narrowly control the Senate and have Governor Walz in office. But there's no more trifecta. How does that change the dynamics of the upcoming session?
The governor is going to have to lead in a different way. And the opportunity that he has is to sit down and bring Democrats and Republicans together.
The fate of the Minnesota State House doesn't just hinge on that one seat in Ramsey County, because in another district, 54A in Shakopee, Republicans are also challenging DFL Representative Brad Tapke's victory after 20 absentee ballots went missing there. There has not been a decision made on that case yet.